When I was in high school and college, one of my favorite memories, believe it or not, was working at McDonald's. We had a great team, had a great group of managers. A lot of us kids, we'd been together for years, so that's what made us a good team. Anyway, I remember one night I was working on the front counter, and my responsibility was to order the food from the grill and to wrap those burgers and box those Big Macs when they came to the front. There was a storage area underneath the heating element where we kept the boxes and the wrappers, and I was getting ready to replenish. I opened the door, and when I went to slide it shut, it stuck. And I pulled and pulled and pulled, and it came loose. And when it did, it came with such great force, it slammed my finger, and it hurt. And I looked at my finger, and I could see the blood filling up underneath the nail. The entire nail turned black, and it was so painful. One of the managers took me into the break room and got a little tiny drill bit and put it on top of my fingernail and started turning it ever so slowly, and it started working its way into the nail. When it finally got through, the fluid underneath the nail released and the pressure released, and once that happened, it felt so good. The pain was gone. I was reading in Psalm 32, verses 1 through 5, and it made me think about the pressures that come into our life and the pain that it might cause us, be it sin or other challenges. And I like what the writer says here. He says, "Happy is the one whose transgressions are forgiven." That relief. And then as you read the next few verses, here's some things that tell you about the pressures that are on us when those things are happening in our lives. He says, when I kept silent, my bones wasted away. He talks about groaning all day long. He said, day and night your hand was heavy on me. My strength was sapped. And then I acknowledged my sin to you, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. I don't know what pressures you might have on you right now. It could be pressures from a sin issue. It could be pressures from a family issue. It could be something else, and it's really eating away at you and causing you pain, either physical pain or mental pain, anguish. There's relief. Maybe at the start of this year, it might be a good time to make those things known. If it's a sin problem, let the congregation know. Let God know. If it's another issue that's not a sin problem, still share that with the congregation. Imagine the relief you will feel knowing that hundreds of your forever family are praying about something that's hurting you. And I hope it brings relief. I know it will. I want to go to heaven, and I know you do too.